All right, so putting away the cocktail kit in the first bag, the large duffel bag, start with the floor tom. It goes head down into the bottom. You see where the wheels are, okay? Now, it's an awkward object and it won't fit exactly, but it will fit well enough. And so you kind of push it as far down as it will go. And these legs, which shouldn't be moved because of the angle they need to be set at, you'll just kind of have to work in along the sides here. And they sort of go, as you can see. All right, so this is one of 4 things that goes in this bag. So once you get that in there like that, then you're sort of done with that process. The other thing right on top of it is the tom-tom, which you can sort of wiggle in here either from the top or underneath this wire, and it will just kind of sit there. And you know, it's not going to be tight, but that's okay. When you pick it up slowly, you'll let it settle. The last thing inside the bag is the crash ride, which can just slip right along the side there. And then the zippers will come up somewhat. This bottom one will come to about there. This prong is going to stick out. That's all there is to it. And then the zipper over here will come up somewhat. Once again, it won't close. Nice thing about the way the handles on this bag are situated, they act as sort of the last brace. All right, and so you kind of pull them tight, and then the Velcro will sort of act as the last clamp, and that's enough to hold it in if you give it a fairly gentle ride. The fourth and final object to fit in, and this will actually sit on its feet, which is nice. So over here, and see the tom-tom is going to be kind of loose in there, but just ride it gently. And then this pocket on the side is perfect for the stick bag. So it goes in there, and that unit is finished, all right? Got this nice little pop-out handle, and if you just kind of grab it in spots, it actually rolls pretty nicely. You know, it won't go over real rough surfaces. I might think of something to put in here to pad this a little bit, but right now it's kind of had as much as it will take. So you just have to be kind of careful with it. All right, so that's that. And we'll leave that there. And then the second and next bag, this interesting golf travel case, will hold everything else. So fold up the drum rug till you have about 6 to 8 inches folded over. And that's going to fit in and act as padding and protection, and also kind of holding the shape. So I open the bag and shove that over to the side as far as it will go. And then, oops, fold that once more. So you can see it sort of holds it up there a little bit. And then all the hardware goes in. The hi-hat stand, because of this clamp here, won't come up any higher. The legs won't come up any higher than that. But that's okay. So fold the pedal in, and it'll be at the very bottom. Oops. It's an awkward, there you go, setting it flat so that the pedal's against there, and these are lying as flat as they can, is the ticket. And from that point, the rest of the hardware, you'll have to take the bass drum off its clamp as well, so it'll lie flat. But you can, there's no real science to this, that'll go in there. And then the cymbal attachment goes in there. And oops, one more thing over here, forgot the drum throne stand. You know, just kind of get it in there so it fits as tight as it can. Now, at this point then, we will fold the rest of the rug, not hugely scientifically, but well enough that it's kind of in there. This will act as padding and protection for the rest of the units. Shove them in there as tightly as you can. Then I'm just going to take the hats, you know, just kind of together and slide them in here like that. All right, eventually this will zip if you kind of wiggle it. Okay, so then I put the throne seat like that, and that will act more or less as padding then to protect the snare, which is the final object here at the top. And at this point then, you've got to kind of grip and zip so that the zipper will close all the way if you kind of grip it as it's going up. Okay. And that final object, you can see it's narrower at the top here where the hardware is narrower. And so it does fit, and it will zip. And so then you're pretty much done. This unit will not stand up on its own. It wants to fall over that way. So you either have to lean it towards the way it wants to fall, or just hang on to it. The strap actually is incredibly handy. This is just an extra for pulling it. You put it over one shoulder, and you can take off like that and sort of grab the handle that's on the bag for steering. So there you go. You get everything in one trip, wheeling this way, and away you go. All done.